So in a couple of days' time, Global will get the release of Third Eye Awakening, Veto, and GUELDRE. I say that, they haven't really informed us about GUELDRE at all, because I know Veto's info has dropped, so kind of waiting on that. But regardless, with the release of the two boys on Global being the two new pickups, it really is going to come down to on it whether or not if people do want to summon. Now, I've already stated, and I know a few others have already stated, that realistically this next two pickup you really don't need to concern yourself with. However, if you are in it to just get the characters, because I know some people might still want to summon and just have the characters in general, save the hassle and getting them at a later stage, because I mean it's going to be complete RNG, and technically speaking now's your best chance. I say that, I don't know if Global's going to make it more easy in the future to how they've done it over here on JP and KR, but regardless, GUELDRE is an amazing support. I will say that. I will give him the benefit of the doubt. The first skill, if the enemy with the ally with the lowest HP, he provides him with a level 1 defense increase, which is why 105. The second skill provides a barrier not only just for himself or a designated ally. Not only that, he makes it so that they can't get targeted through protection. And if you have his Gremore, he also provides them with a level 2 attack up, which is by 40%. If for whatever reason you decide to max out his second skill, the barrier play is at 31% and it's HP scaling, so grants a designated ally and self 31% of max HP as a barrier for 2 turns. So that second skill is going to be very beautiful to have. So of course I'm going to throw that on my attacking unit. Then his ultimate, of course, provides Fortify level 3 to all of my allies, and not only that, a specific ally of my choosing then, oh sorry, not specific choosing, no, sorry. He then grants invulnerability to an ally with the lowest HP for 3 turns. What invulnerability does is that you take no damage, basically. So, overall, as in a support, GUELDRE is really good. Like, he's actually pretty solid. So, obviously, a character which I know some people might want to choose to pick up. Out of the two, GUELDRE has provided me more than Veto. Hence why even though, look, as much as I love Veto, I have to be honest with myself, and GUELDRE is just the better one out of the two to have. So, I mean, in situations like these, you know, we've got the support play going on. I mean, I could technically speaking, if I wanted to, I could do the combination skill to kind of stop the buff prevention. I mean, it's at 8%, but still, I mean, that could help us out. But I think I'll drop the ultimate just to get that 45 going on, and then we'll see who gets the invulnerability play. Let's see. Charlotte, there we go, perfect. Honestly, either Funnel or Charlotte, I would love for them to take the buff. So Charlotte is now protected for 3 turns, so she's going to take no damage at all. So that ultimate is pretty OP if you ask me. In certain situations, especially on PvE, GUELDRE is going to be a very, very great character to have around, to be honest, as a support unit. Can't sleep, I'm telling you, green mono right now, or green typing in general, pretty much get everything is what I'm seeing right now. So that's, you know, food for thought. But he's back at it again. That consistency of that second ultimate will forever be there. Second skill will forever be there. So it's very, very nice to have. Hence why if you can work on his HP a little bit, so that way you can get more out of the barrier, then that's something that you can kind of choose to do, of course. And then of course Fana is at that position where she's gotten that constant protection. She comes in, does the damage, and that is pretty much it. But GUELDRE works extremely well in situations where you're going against bosses and whatnot. The thing which I will say about GUELDRE himself is that you do not need dupes. Literally just one copy of GUELDRE is more than enough. His LR plus 2, he gets a 10% damage reduction when he's at 100% HP. So it's just like, okay, cool. And then LR plus 5, he gives himself, what was it, 20% damage reduction at 100% HP. So it really is not needed at all. So just that one copy of GUELDRE is more than enough. I'm going to drop the ult here, which is going to stack up on the Fortify, and I believe I'm going to give myself the protection, which is kind of what I want, because then I can use the second skill to help out Asta with the barrier and the all attack up. Unfortunately, if the enemy is an AoE attacker, then I mean the protection doesn't exactly help us here, so that's the unfortunate thing about it. But we're going to stack up on the Fortify, get the boys going, and I mean it's going to lead into hopefully a successful run. Now, another thing to mention about GUELDRE himself is the Gremore. So I do have his Gremore. I've actually got 2 copies, but I'm keeping them separate. Why? I don't know. Realistically, I shouldn't, but pretty much between the Gremore itself, I mean, right now I've got it at a position where, actually, hold on, let me do this. It's at a position where it's got a 25% chance to remove 1 debuff when being attacked. and if you max it out, it goes to 40%, and then you remove 2 debuffs. It's not needed at all. If anything, you can just stick on a Gremore that potentially puts him up on his defense, so that way you can keep him alive and keep the usage of his skills just being there to be used consistently, because I mean, he's a good support. So in terms of what's going on right now, let's support our Asta. I'm hoping this works. Oh god. Asta, Asta should be able to survive this with what GUELDRE has provided with that second skill. Oh, look at that. Woohoo! The boys. Okay, I don't know if this is going to kill, actually. I'm nervous. Oh, thank god. 1.1 billion. There we go. This is a tough fight too. But again, GUELDRE is... And for PvE, you will find usage and success from him. So, yes, even though it is a skip, if you do manage to pull him later down the line, congratulations. You've got a really good support green unit. But yeah, overall, nothing bad to say about GUELDRE. Again, he can probably work on PvP, to be honest, but once again, PvE, solid support character. Will have his usage at times. I can't deny that. Again, between the two, GUELDRE will probably be the better and wise pick. Now, again, we're gonna have to wait and find out if they will be adding in those buffs, as we spoke about, where either Veto or GUELDRE will be getting the buff to where either they're going to be getting the gold rate up or the gear drop rate up. Again, that is probably going to be another huge sell point, which they might be looking into and that they might want to do. And so if that is the case, it does kind of put these boys in a different area now, because I'll admit, you can't go wrong with getting additional rate up for gears, because I know how much pain it is to get LR gears, and if you're giving us an incentive to get a character that can give us buffs and higher rates to get higher rarity gears, then it's another sell point that, I mean, if clearly they're going to have to, well, that if they want to, they can do to sell a character. And I'm not going to lie, if that is the case, your boy might need to look into something. Anyway, so in a position like this, what can we do here? I mean, yeah, we're just going to drop the ult. I mean, I don't really want to drop the level 1, and I don't feel like we're in a position where we need to drop the ult. But I do believe this is going to go towards Charlotte, and I do want to protect my Charlotte, because everyone else is protected. Charlotte is just like, hey guys, I'm just here. You guys can give me some help. That'd be very much appreciated. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I mean, in that situation, that was kind of picture perfect. God damn, wait, Fana's eating this up. Hold on, wait a minute. What the hell? My Fana wasn't doing this much when I was doing my runs beforehand, but either way, doing the turn 1 nuke for Raya just makes life a whole lot easier, so there's that. But either way, just quickly wanted to showcase, I mean, ooh, so we're in a sticky situation right now. Fana's looking good, so realistically what we can do, which I don't really think about, I would say Marilena, she's chilling. I'm going to keep that passive on her, right? So Charlotte is protecting Fana, so GUELDRE will protect himself whilst protecting Charlotte. It's just people supporting one another. It kind of works down the line. So yeah, PvE GUELDRE, really good. I do believe for global, he's probably going to be around about A to S tier, if I'm being completely honest. I think there's going to be a lot of value to be had for this character at the very beginning for global. Now again, is it a character that's heavily needed? No. Oh my god! Fana. If only I had freaking Mimosa rather than Marilena. But yeah, I think I'll leave it there. There we go. I'll feed in the goddamn Gremore. Why not? 3%, so what's that? A 28% chance to remove 1 debuff. Can I see how? Oh, wait. Where's the +2? That should go up to 2. Am I tripping? Maybe it does go up. I don't know. Either way, I'll leave it there, boys. So that's pretty much GUELDRE when it comes to PvE. Pretty solid unit. I'm not going to lie. Very, very solid. But we'll look into Veto. Because again, out of the 2 boys, honestly, they'll have more success on PvE. But you can you make it work on PvP? I feel like with where things are right now, it wouldn't be advisable, but I think GUELDRE might be out of the 2 that you could probably just mess about. I wouldn't advise it because they're not meta in any way, but if you wanted to, I mean, just for the sake of trying it out, you can. But I'll test it out first. Yeah.